What a great competition. Best of luck with that. Now, if I was to say to you, sheep placenta and bird droppings, yeah, you'd probably go laugh or go, ugh. But Victoria Beckham, apparently, she's a fan of both of those things. What is it she does with these offerings from the innards of animals, you may well be asking? Well, she uses the sheep placenta as a draft excluder, perhaps? No? Does she double up the bird poo, some kind of polyfiller? Who knows? But allegedly, she likes to smear both of those things on her face in an attempt to keep looking young. To keep looking young. You might go...
Well, I'd rather smear it over David's.
Well, today, the Mirror columnist Alison Phillips, she's lambasted Victoria for her alleged age-defying antics, saying it's time to fight back against this obsession with youth. Does she have a point? Is it time to fight back, ladies?
No!
No?
Listen. If it's there, I'm going to use it. I don't care. As long as it doesn't smell like bird poo. You know, listen, I have had a little bit done. I've been very honest with everybody, and I have had, you know, in our family, we were blessed, OK, with little bums, but big fat chins. And I had some fat sucked out of there, and I feel better for that. Now, if that's upsetting everybody, I don't care. So, and I've also had my eyes done to make me look like I'm not asleep most of the time. Because I wasn't blessed with great genes. Apart from a little bum and my long legs. So, yeah. And if there's a cream out there for someone who has suffered with acne for most of her teenage years, I understand the need to have a skin that looks clear. And believe me, when you find something that works, it's like a eureka moment.
Does it work? Does anything work, though?
Well, I'll give it a go, love. Get the sheets going.
I just say, when did it become a crime for women to get older? It just seems that nobody's allowed to think, well, she's aged. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm 52. This is a 52-year-old face.
That's what happens.
This is what happens. Yeah. Take a look, kids, be warned.
It is.
This is what happens.
Isn't it?
But, you know,
52.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, it
is.
It's all makeup and mirrors.
You don't need it.
But
You're getting on my nerves now.
You don't need to say it's good for 52.
For 52.
No, not it. Your face isn't good. I mean, you know, she's
That's
looking...
her name.
No, just that her face is a good face for 52.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, talking about your face as a specimen.
But I just, you know, I think there is...
And a marvellous one it is. Yes.
I think there is an obsession, particularly for women, and a great pressure to look younger all the time. And I say, what? There are women now, or girls in my eyes, who are in their late 20s who are having all these fillers when they're 25. And by the time they're 32, they look odd. And, you know, your face is supposed to have some creases.
Have you had anything done?
But I honestly haven't. Look, that's why I have a fringe. Look at those. Hideous, aren't they? Oh. But listen, this is not to say I don't look in the mirror every morning and go, oh, God, look at those. Oh. And when I see those awful photographs of me that are captured out somewhere, splashed on the front of magazines, you know, I want to run to the surgeon's table, believe me. But I stop every time. Eamon's very happy, and, you know, I just think this is what my face is supposed to look like. And there's more pressure when you're on the TV or, you know, in the career you do, Jane, it kind of people are always looking at you.
I'm completely with you, Ruth. It's so tragic and it's so sad that... And it's not an obsession with looking young. I don't think it's about looking young. It's an obsession with not ageing, but that's what happens, and it's going to happen sooner or later. I don't care how many needles you put in your face. Eventually, you are going to look like an old handbag, and that's... You can try whatever you like. You can try the sheep's placenta. And I know all these stars that say, oh, I look like this because I put sheep's placenta on my face. No, you don't. It's just not possible. And this is a problem. It's a constant battle for women, especially of our age. And Lisa says to you, good face for 52. What is a 52-year-old face supposed to look like anymore?
Like this.
Compared to what? Compared to someone who maybe, you know, hasn't spent so much time in the sun or maybe, you know, has led a really sort of wild life. That's what shows on your face, and that's your life. That's the way you've chosen to...
Do you know what annoys me, though? I think there are too many celebrities who claim they've done nothing and they look terrific.
I know.
And then you say, you look fantastic. And they go, I've just inherited my mother's good genes.
Yeah. But it's true, you should be allowed to keep it
You know.
private if you have that stuff done. But these days you can't because everybody is obsessed with it. And I tell you, I struggle every day with the decision. Shall I have a facelift or shall I not? No, it's too late for me and Ruth, I think, to have needles put in our face. Too late for us. Yeah, because everything's already there and there's no point in trying to sort of erase them now because we'll look weird. But I think you can have a little bit of help with a bit of surgery, but at the same time, I think, no, why should I? This is my face. Get used to it. Yeah. I can't get used to it. No one can get used to it. And I'll tell you, if Mark wasn't around, I would get rid of every single mirror in my house, especially the magnifying one, and I would just be happy ever after.
Would you rub bird poo in your face?
I'd rub anything in my face. Anything you like. I'm with Jane on this. I'm like, if someone's gone to the trouble of inventing something that's going to hold back the ears and you can get it in a pot and bung it on, then that's fine. Do it. I don't have a problem with needles in your face. I mean, I have had botulism in my face in my life. I don't do it regularly, and I tried it and I got scared because I actually couldn't move and I was supposed to be acting at the time.
It's not good for your profession.
You can't express yourself. I'm anti-fillers because I think they change the way you look. I'm definitely anti-cutting open any part of your body, your face, to change the way you look, because I think if you go to the extreme of having a medical procedure, an actual operation which you're supposed to have because you're ill, then I think you've lost the plot. But little bits of, if you want to bung bird's poo on your eyes and you want to shove something up your bottom or whatever.
It doesn't always change the way you look. It just makes you look a bit like you used to look.
Yeah. No, it doesn't.
A little bit. If it's done properly, it does, because there are quite a few people out there who you know full well have had those little adjustments.
They've had them. Now,
they just won't admit to it. Yes, you'd know because I'm on the telly a lot.
Like all of a sudden. And you couldn't come to work and go.
No. I'm not going to have my neck attached to the top of my head. I'm not going to go that far. It would be a tiny adjustment.
You see,
it's not like a serious.
You and Ruth and Lisa are all really getting on my nerves because you've got that lovely. You've got that lovely jaw.
No,
where
we
some
haven't really.
people were not blessed.
But we haven't got your booty and your lallies.
Well, Trudy. Trudy. Hello, Trudy. She said, I wish people would stop worrying about getting old. Life is too short. Not everyone is going to have the opportunity to get to that age, never mind experiencing wrinkles. So just enjoy your life. Yeah. Sharon says, I'm happy to put anything plastered on my face if it takes the years off. Placenta droppings, whatever, bring it on. I'd recommend ketchup. Bit smelly, but it does the job.
Sugar, it'll just stick to your face.
Well, on her face, I hope. On her chips, that's where it should go. On your face. What a waste of good ketchup.
Chips.
Right, girls, hold your faces back. We've got to take a break now, but we're talking balls with Joe Calzaghe and asking, does a 30-day break from your other half leave you feeling refreshed or fretful? Think about that one. See you in a couple of minutes.